It is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. Educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all. Wishing to be friends is quick work, but friendship is a slow ripening fruit. The educated differ from the uneducated as much as the living differ from the dead. I count him braver who overcomes his desires than him who conquers his enemies, for the hardest victory is over self. The high-minded man must care more for the truth than for what people think. Learning is not child's play. We cannot learn without pain. All human actions have one or more of these 7 causes: chance, nature, compulsion, habit, reason, passion, and desire. Dignity does not consist in possessing honors, but in the consciousness that we deserve them. Wise men speak when they have something to say. Fools speak because they have to say something. All persons ought to endeavor to follow what is right, and not what is established. Courage is the first of human qualities because it is the quality which guarantees the others. Mothers are fonder than fathers of their children because they are more certain they are their own. Anyone who has no need of anybody but himself is either a beast or a god. The aim of the wise is not to secure pleasure, but to avoid pain. Time crumbles things. Everything grows old under the power of time and is forgotten through the lapse of time. It is of the nature of desire not to be satisfied, and most men live only for the gratification of it. Whatever lies within our power to do lies also within our power not to do. If things do not turn out as we wish, we should wish for them as they turn out. The weak are always anxious for justice and equality. The strong pay no heed to either. Democracy arose from men's thinking that if they are equal in any respect, they are equal absolutely. The best friend is the man who in wishing me well wishes it for my sake. If you would understand anything, observe its beginning and its development. Happiness is a quality of the soul, not a function of one's material circumstances. It is simplicity that makes the uneducated more effective than the educated when addressing popular audiences. The truth. All given facts harmonize, but with what is false, the truth soon hits a wrong note. Distance does not break off the friendship absolutely, but only the activity of it. It is their character indeed that makes people who they are, but it is by reason of their actions that they are happy, or the reverse. It is impossible, or not easy, to alter by argument what has long been absorbed by habit. Courage is the mother of all virtues because without it, you cannot consistently perform the others. The cultivation of the intellect is man's highest good and purest happiness. Anything whose presence or absence makes no discernible difference is no essential part of the whole. A courageous person is one who faces fearful things as he ought, and his reason directs for the sake of what is noble. At the Olympic Games, it isn't the most beautiful or strongest who are crowned, but those who compete. Criticism is something you can easily avoid by saying nothing, doing nothing, and being nothing. The ultimate value of life depends upon awareness and the power of contemplation rather than upon mere survival. Character is that which reveals moral purpose, showing what kind of things a man chooses or avoids. At his best, man is the noblest of all animals, separated from law, and just as he is the worst. Pleasure causes us to do base actions, and pain causes us to abstain from doing noble actions. If one way be better than another, that you may be sure is nature's way. Those who know, do. Those who understand, teach. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. A likely impossibility is always preferable to an unconvincing possibility. He who is a citizen in a democracy will often not be a citizen in an oligarchy. The roots of education are bitter, but the fruit is sweet. Moral virtue is the quality of acting in the best way in relation to pleasures and pains, and that vice is the opposite. It is in our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. Even when the laws have been written down, they ought not always remain unchanged. Freedom is a property of the will which is realized through truth. Freedom is given to man as a task to be accomplished. The worst thing about slavery is that the slaves eventually get to like it.